Why did the Bermuda Triangle once cause a worldwide sensation, yet today no one talks about it, as if it has vanished, even labeled the lie of the century? So, what actually happened? This sea zone spans from Bermuda in the north to Florida in the west and Puerto Rico in the south, forming a triangular area of about 1.3 million square kilometers. Although ship and plane disappearances did indeed occur here, the most mysterious of all was the vanishing of the famous Flight 19. At 2 p.m. on December 5, 1945, 5 U.S. Navy Avenger bombers, carrying 14 pilots, led by Lieutenant Charles Taylor, were scheduled to fly eastward from Florida toward the Bahamas archipelago, then return to base to complete a training exercise called the Triangle Pattern. But roughly 2 hours after takeoff, their signal mysteriously disappeared from radar screens, and the U.S. Navy immediately dispatched a large number of planes and seaplanes to search. Shockingly, the search team found no trace of Flight 19, and they too vanished into this enigmatic sea. Even more startling, 3 years later, on the evening of December 27, 1948, a civilian DC-3 departed from San Francisco Airport. As it flew over the Bermuda region, the captain suddenly heard a strange Christmas song over the radio, and the flight sent a telegram to the airport saying they were approaching and preparing to land. Yet the plane never landed. Instead, it simply disappeared without a trace. Later, researchers compiling data from 1800 to 1976 recorded numerous genuine disappearances near the Bermuda Triangle, leaving scientists baffled. Coupled with sensational media coverage and fierce competition for headlines, the area came to be called the Devil's Triangle of Bermuda, and rumors ran wild about supernatural forces, alien involvement, time tunnels, and more. So, what is the real story? When researchers analyzed meteorological data, they discovered that all the strange Bermuda events were linked to the region's extreme weather. First, the ocean currents here are extremely complex, dominated year-round by tropical air masses, often creating walls of water over 10 meters high. Frequent tropical storms can spawn waterspouts hundreds of meters tall, casting a dark shadow over maritime activity. These turbulent currents and powerful flows also cause ships and planes to sink rapidly to the sea floor, creating the illusion of mysterious disappearances with no wreckage left behind. The person who truly dubbed this area Devils was a novelist named Edward Jones. After noting repeated shipwrecks between Florida and Bermuda due to severe weather, he linked Flight 19's disappearance to the Triangle and vividly dramatized the entire event to boost his story's fame. Thus, a haunting legend was born, and as public interest soared, writers everywhere began to invent further fictions, spinning the Bermuda Triangle myth out of control. Not until the 1960s did another author, Vincent Gaddis, push the narrative to its peak, using extraordinary exaggeration to paint Bermuda in the most mysterious hues and christening it the Death Triangle of Bermuda. From then on, the region became synonymous with mystery. Countless works on Bermuda followed, even assigning unrelated incidents to the triangle to feed the legend. The supernatural tales spread and grew ever more mythic, driving the truth further from reality. In reality, Bermuda is a famous resort destination, and no country has ever designated its airspace as off-limits due to danger. In short, the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle have been nothing more than a cultural spectacle. So tell me, how many years of your childhood did it deceive you?